Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I'm doing something I was about to do for a long time. As you probably know, Mesa Boogie sent me two Fillmore, the 25 and the 50, so I can compare it both. And I'm still very indecisive on what to choose. Getting the chance that I have the Fillmores here, today I'm comparing the Fillmore 25 with my Blues Junior. My Blues Junior is heavily modded. It has a different speaker. It has a WGS ET65. It has a different enclosure, a different cabinet made of solid wood, cherry wood. And it sounds really good. I'm comparing it to the Fillmore 25. They are about the same size, about the same weight. So I'm just wondering, is my Blues Junior enough or comparable to the 25? Will the 25 add something to my amp collection? As I told you, I'm not looking for the best amp in the world. I'm looking for an amp easy to carry, very easy to carry. I'm not looking for a 30 kilos amp. I'm looking for a very light amp with the most amount of power that I can handle, but mostly I would like an amp that allows me to play just guitar plugged straight to the amp and get all the tones I need. If I want a clean tone, I can get a clean tone. If I want a little drivey tone, I can get a drive tone. If I want a lead tone, I can get a lead tone. So I want an amp that whenever I'm invited to play in something, in a special show as a special guest, or at a jam session, or going to a session that I don't know what I'm going to do, playing with my friends like I play with my friend Danny Del Toro, or when I play with João Andressen, or when I play with other musicians like in duo formats, I can use it. When I go to play with Trio Pagu, I can use it too. When I play bossa nova and jazz, I can do it too. So I want a versatile, small, light amp that I can carry around, that is powerful enough, but I don't want a Royal Atlantic 100 watts or the Lone Star. I already have those amps. I want a portable but powerful amp. The Blues Junior is kind of almost not enough for me because it starts to break up too early. So I would need a little more clean volume, not volume at all, because the Blues Junior handles a lot of volume and does almost all the shows I need, but it doesn't stay clean. So when you need a little loud clean, it doesn't stay that loud clean. That's what I'm looking on a small amp. But since I have the Fillmore 25 here, I decided to put him side by side, and why not just film it and let you also hear the comparison and even help me with your opinion. Let me know what you think. Does the Blues Junior, my Blues Junior, is it comparable to the Fillmore, or is it two different leagues? Price-wise, they are very different leagues. Very, very different leagues. What I'm trying to figure out is that, am I paying the brand? Am I paying Mesa Boogie brand? Or is it the Mesa Boogie way better than the Blues Junior? Please let me know. For the recording, I'm using two Biodynamics M160, my favorite guitar mic. It's the mic that usually sounds like the amp I'm hearing. So I'm sticking one M160 in front of each of the amps, plugging it directly into the Apollo Twin mic pre's with a simulation of the Neve mic pre, the plugin. So it is simple and not very colored. So you can really listen to what each amp sounds and not using different mics, different mic pre's. So you're listening just to the difference. Please let me know. We have the Blues Junior and the Fillmore 25 here. They are very different amps, of course. They are very different amps, but I'll try to compare it. So the Fillmore has 3 modes, 3 different channels with 3 different gain stages. But in terms of EQ and reverb, they both have kind of the same thing. So let's start with the Blues Junior. I'm using my Jimmy Page Telecaster bridge pickup. And I'm using the master all the way up as I usually use the Blues Junior. I like to use it with the master cranked as if it didn't have a master. So let me set the Fillmore the same way. I went back to the Blues Junior. And the Blues Junior has not the fat boost engaged yet. The Fillmore is way thicker than a lot more mid-rangey. Let me cut the mid-range a little. Not funny enough, the Blues Junior sounds a lot more Fendery than the Fillmore 25. The Fillmore is a lot more martially, voxy. It has more mid-range, which in a band context can be better because it can cut through. But here in the room, the Blues Junior sounds louder than the Fillmore. Although I'm using the Fillmore 25 not in the best way because I should probably keep the master a little down. Let's hear it. Let's compare it. Yeah, it sounds way fuller. The Fillmore doesn't work as good with the master turned up as the Blues Junior. To me, the Blues Junior sounds great with the master turned up and then just dial in the volume. The Fillmore 25 works its best with the master here, or probably a little more, but not more than this, and then it's working good. let's crank both gains and see what happens. So, Blues Junior. In the Blues Junior, I use the mid-range completely cut off because it makes it sound a little boxy to my ears. So mid-range is off, bass on 9, treble on 8, master on 12, volume on 12, reverb on 8.5. Turn the reverb a little off. Let's do the same with the Fillmore 25. So I was turning down the volume. It reacts beautifully to the volume. As with all Mesa Boogies, when you crank the gain up, you usually need to back off the bass a lot. Otherwise it will be fuzzy and you'll need to turn on the treble. Yeah, but I think the Blues Junior holds really, really good when put together against the Mesa Boogie. Of course, this Blues Junior has some tweaks, so it has its own cabinet, which cost a lot, and a new speaker, which is probably like 600 euros more. I doubled the price of the Blues Junior, so it is, but still, it is a 1,200 euros against 2,200 euros, so it's 1,000 euros less. And we still have the fat boost to engage, so with the fat boost. Of course, with the Fillmore, we still have those other three. So if we want to get to this territory, we can turn on. Yeah, that's it. And with the Fillmore, we have the two channels, so we can have two settings, which is very appealing to me. But I'm very indecisive. Well, that's it. I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you have liked the show. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with the world. Let me know in the comments if you think the Blues Junior is enough. Is it a direct competitor for the Fillmore 25, or is it the Fillmore 25 way better than the Blues Junior? Should I buy the Fillmore 25? I'm very inclined, if I keep one of those Fillmore, I'm very inclined to the 25 because it's small. I like the square shape of it. It's very handy, but I'm not sure if I'm doubting if my Blues Junior is probably already that amp. Do I need another amp like that? Please let me know. Also, if you want to get some guitar lessons with me via Skype, please send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll deal with it from there. We'll see each other next week. Click that bell notification. Bye-bye.